evening, dears. Hope you are keeping well at home. Last year we have done exercise 8.1. It was related to triangles. Next we have congruency of triangle. As I have sent a PDF related to congruency, hope you have read. Now we'll be starting exercise 8.2. Before we start exercise 8.2, once again I wanted to remind you the terms of congruency, conditions of congruency. We have certain conditions. The first is SSS. The meaning of congruent is if the area of two different triangles are equal, they are said to be congruent. Now, every time it is not possible that we'll be finding areas of the triangles. So, in this case, we have certain norms, certain rules on which it is based whether the triangles are congruent or not. Those conditions, those criteria are, first is SSS. It represents side, side, side. If we have two triangles and they have equal sides, example ABC and PQR, we have 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 7 centimeter. If all the three sides are equal, then the triangles are congruent according to SSS criterion. Is it? Next we have side, angle, side. Already you have learned this is from class 7 onwards. In this case, second we have SAS, that gives you side, angle and side, which represents in two triangle, two sides and included angles. Just see A, B, C. This is 5 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, and included angle is 75 degree, and the other triangle is PQR. Five centimeter, 6 centimeter, and included angle is 75 degree. Then the triangle is congruent, is it? This is equal, this is equal, this is equal. But this 75 degree, if it is here, then they are not equal, they are not congruent. So always keep it in mind, two sides and included angles should be equal. Then the triangles are called congruent according to SAS condition. Third condition we have ASA. Two angles and included side. ASA. Angle, side, angle. Is it? Now you have two triangles. A, B, C. This is 45 degree. This is 30 degree. This is 30 degree. And this is 45 degree. So two angles are equal, and this side is 6 centimeter and this side is 6 centimeter. So two angles, this angle and this angle, this angle and this angle, and the included side, the angles made on which sides, end of which side, that is called included side. If they are equal, then the triangles are said to be congruent. Two angles and included side. There it was two sides and included angle. Here it is two angles and included side. Fourth condition we have AAS, which represents angle, and side. What does it mean? It means two angles now example A, B, C, P, Q, R. Now this angle is 45 degree, this angle is 60 degree. This is 45 degree and this is 60 degree. Clear? Now opposite to 45 degree, this is 7 centimeter, and here opposite to 60 degree, it is 7 centimeter. Then it is not congruent, not. But if these two angles are equal and one side is also equal, but it is not congruent. Why? Because if in this triangle opposite to 45 degree 77 centimeter is there, so in this triangle also it should be opposite to same angle 45 degree, then only the triangle is congruent. Two angles and the opposite side of the same angle should be equal, then it is called congruent according to angle side condition. Fifth is RHS, that is right hypotenuse side. What does it mean? That is applicable only with the right angle triangle. If we have two right angle triangle and angles forming right angle, the sides forming right angle, sorry. Now the sides, we have these two sides which form 90 degree. Either or, any one side 90 degree, is it? Now this side is 5 centimeter and hypotenuse is 10 centimeter. This side is 5 centimeter and hypotenuse is 10 centimeter. Then the triangle is congruent. As sides forming 90 degree, any one side out of 1, 2, any one side should be equal and the hypotenuse should be equal. Right means right angle triangle, hypotenuse should be equal. We know the side opposite to 90 degree is called as hypotenuse, and one side which forms 90 degree either or. Now you can see here vertical side is 5 centimeter, here horizontal side is 5 centimeter, doesn't matter, but one side should be equal, hypotenuse should be equal, and the triangles should be right angle triangle. Then the triangles are congruent according to RHS condition. Okay? Now you just come to the exercise. These are the revision what we have learned about congruency from class 7, 8 and all. Now come to the exercise 8.2. You have given certain conditions of the questions, and that you have to write whether the triangles are congruent or not. Now first condition, it says 8.2 1a, triangle ABC. We have two triangles here. I am drawing ABC, PQR. To make you understand, I am drawing. You can draw it in the rough and see whether it is correct or not. Now you see it is given BC is 5 centimeter, AC is 6 centimeter, angle C is 80 degree. Second is not PQR, XYZ it is, sorry, XYZ, clear? Angle X is 70 degree, XZ is 6 centimeter and XY is 5 centimeter. Do they are congruent? They are not. No. Look at number C. It says ABC, A, B, C, K, L, M. AB 5, BC 7, CA 9, KL 7, LM 5 and KM 9. So the triangle, yes, they are congruent. Yes, why? According to side congruency. So just this way we have to do question number 1. You can write it in the book only, the answers. You don't need to draw it in the copy. You can do it rough and you write answer in the book. Question number 2 onwards, we'll be solving it in the copy. Clear? Now look at question number 2. A is any point in the angle PQR. Question number 2. Now let this is an angle of PQR. Clear? This point is at and A is a point here. According to the question. Is not at, so we have to draw on PQR. Is in, means inside the PQR. We know there is interior and exterior. So this point is inside the angle. More you can take. This is inside the angle A. Such that the perpendiculars drawn from A on PQ. Now from A there is a perpendicular drawn on PQ and QR. Here also it is drawn. We know perpendicular means a line which makes 90 degree on the side are equal. These perpendiculars are equal. Prove that AOP is equal to AQR. We'll be writing given point A is a interior point of angle PQR such that SX such that perpendiculars drawn from A on PQ and QR are equal respectively are equal. Is it? This is given. To prove angle AQP is equal to angle AQR. This much is given and this you have to prove. Now what we are doing, what does the solution says? Solution consists of construction first. Construction. Let AS perpendicular PQ and AX perpendicular Q are constructed. Is it? This is one. And next let QA joint and let QA joined. This much we have done with the construction. Clear? Now in this way only you have to write. You are solving the sum for class 9. You don't go just very fast. So in triangle QAS and triangle QAX, AS is equal to AX. It is given. Is it? Angle ASQ is equal to angle AXQ. It is perpendiculars and QA is common. See, this is 90 degrees, so this is 90 degrees. This side is equal, this side to this side, and this hypotenuse is common. Therefore, triangle QSA is congruent to triangle QXA according to RHS condition. Right angle triangle, side is equal, hypotenuse is common. Therefore, so angle AQP is equal to angle AQRCPCTC. Corresponding part of congruent triangles are congruent. So this much you have to write for the simplification. Clear? See, it has come from here, I have gone up, and here it is finishing. Now write it please. Next day we will be doing next sums. This one you write it please. Till then, thank you.